There have been men before us that have tried to warn us about certain things when it comes to society, when it comes to living as a human being. A lot of us think we're stronger than we actually are. A lot of us don't want to examine the fact that we have faults, that we have weaknesses. And those faults and those weaknesses can be used against us in order to push us out of certain positions, to make us lose our positions in life. Today's video is going to be a very informative video about the realities of human nature and how to deal with certain things when it comes to certain people. And it's going to give you some kind of awakening. It's going to give you an awareness that you've never had before. So I was recently watching a video about a particular content creator that I fairly watch on a consistent basis. He did an interview recently, and he had a clip on the interview that was very intriguing and very entrenched in reality that I want to share with you guys. And I kind of want to go a little bit deeper than what he said, because this is something that I've noticed and something that I've had thoughts about, and he just kind of confirmed it for me in his words. So he basically said in the video, he's like, hey, any woman can be gotten to. A lot of you guys are in marriage, or some of you guys are in relationships. The woman that you're with can be gotten to from any man or from a certain man on this planet. That's a key insight, because you guys think that your woman is different from other women. No, all women can be taken from a guy. I know some of you guys are finding that hard to believe, but it's 100% true. Now, the flip side of that is there's a woman that could get to you as well and take you away from her. Right? So let's not be under any illusions. This can go both ways. Now, I will say this: there are some guys in the world that are dead on when it comes to their loyalty, when it comes to their honor. There's a point they will draw a hard line in the sand and say, I will not do this. I will stand by this because of a legacy or because of how they want to be remembered, the reputation. So a man is more likely to stand on his square than a woman, right? And there's been Bible references about this. Satan didn't even try to go and get Adam. He went straight to Eve. Why? Because he knew he knew he could talk to Eve and get her into doing what he wanted. It's the oldest story in the book. But this goes beyond just woman. It goes to human beings in general. So what am I talking about? Why am I saying any person can be gotten to? What am I talking about? Specifically, what I'm talking about is temptation. Guys, you can't beat temptation. You have to avoid temptation. That's how you beat temptation. Now, the temptation can be lust, it can be gluttony, it can be money, greed, it can be anything. Any vices that you have, right? Now, it tends to be more about lust, because in today's world, everything's about sex and everybody's trying to get a relationship, a sustainable and successful relationship. And the number one thing that you're worried about in a relationship is that other person leaving you, or that other person being disloyal to you. As a matter of fact, I made a whole video about this, or I made videos about cheating in general. And then I recently made a video or a live stream about the truth about body count. Right? So the Bible, like I said again, has been trying to warn us, and you don't have to believe in Christianity, but the Bible is a very informative text that's going to give you some good insights about life. The Bible is there are some guys in the past that knew exactly what they were talking about. they were sitting down thinking, pondering the certain things that I'm talking about today and that certain other guys are talking about today. So you have to be wary of people that openly put themselves in these situations where their vices or where lust can come in and swoop them off their feet. Excuse me, I just hit the table. You have to be aware of people that openly and easily put themselves into these situations as if they can beat them. The first thing that should cross through your mind is, and this is why you see this on the internet, because guys have this kind of innate ability and women have this innate ability as well. When you see guys, their woman, go out to a girl's nights out and she's dressing scantily clad, that's that inviting temptation. And people that openly put themselves in situations of temptation, their common argument, their common debate point is they try to shame you into saying that, and to shame you into being that, excuse me, that you're insecure. They try to shame you into being insecure. Well, the reason why you're afraid of it, well, you should believe in me. You should think I'm strong enough to stop it. Guys, the whole point of this video is to tell you, if you keep putting yourself in those situations, if that person that you're with keep putting themselves in those situations, they will be gotten to eventually. Don't believe this stupid shaming language. It's all BS. All of it. Anybody can be gotten to on this planet Earth. So you have to know what your vices are. You're going to have to know what your thing is that easily gets you addicted, and you're going to have to simply avoid it. Because if you put yourself around it long enough, you will fall victim to it. If you're trying to lose weight and you know you love sweets, you're going to have to avoid the Cheesecake Factory. You're going to have to avoid the bakery. If you know a woman that has a big butt walks past you and you don't have that strength to stop her, you're going to have to avoid, you're going to identify her from across the room and avoid her like the plague, right? If you're a woman and you know you like 6'4" guys and you see one, you're going to have to avoid him. Otherwise, that temptation will get to you and it will beat you. This is the whole crux of this video. You cannot beat temptation. You have to avoid temptation. Very few people in this world can overcome their primal instincts. This is why it's so hard for people to live in reality, because there's so many built-in biases and prejudices that go into human nature. First of all, this is why these companies know what you're going to do before you do it. This is why you're so addicted to the phone. This is why you're so addicted to TV. This is why you're so addicted to online adult content. They know the primal cues and they're hitting them on a consistent basis. So I just wanted to come in and let you guys know about this. Be mindful of the situations that you put yourself into, because it could end terribly, right? A lot of you guys think you're strong enough to beat your lust. If you look at the position of the men of power, they've all fallen. I'm not gonna say all of them, but the majority of them have fallen because of some guy sent a woman in to get certain information. And they fail ultimately, and it comes from either their lust or their want to with the woman. So you guys be aware of this nature, be aware of this situation, understand yourself, understand people. Because once you understand this, when you see certain people put themselves in situations, you know they're going to lose. Right? So that's my video. You guys have a good day, good week. You guys like, comment, subscribe on the way out. I see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.